Xin chào mọi người. Today we're going to cook Thit trung, which is pork with eggs. You need soy sauce, pepper, vegetable oil, stock. Again, it's pork based, but you can use chicken. Fish sauce, salt, MSG, sugar, belly of pork, eggs. These are duck eggs, made much better with duck eggs. And very importantly, coconut. Not coconut milk, but coconut water.
Go.
Hello again. Nước soy, boiling hot water. Add salt and a dash of fish sauce. Take your pork and place it inside for no longer than 2 minutes. 1, to seal it, and 2, to ensure it becomes really, really tender. Now that the pork has changed colour and been in for 2 minutes, we remove it and put it into cold water. Iced cold water is best to stop the cooking process. We now put our eggs into boiling water and cook for 5 to 6 minutes for a soft boil. Soft. They will then be cooked again in the sauce that we will create. Therefore, if they are too overcooked, not good. We are using 6 duck eggs. Trung Thit. Now we cut the pork. Remove it. And slice. You are looking for a good size like so. Again, as even as possible, making sure. As you can see, it's not quite cooked yet, still pink, but we've sealed it. This will be so tender. No chopsticks were used in the making of this film. When you get to larger pieces, like so, you need to double cut so that you have uniformity of shape and size. Okay, we are now going to marinate our pork with a good spoonful sprinkle in some oil, just a drizzle. Soy. This is dark soy. Fish sauce. Only a cap. and of course, pepper. You then give it a good stir to coat it. Oh, escapee. A pinch of salt. A pinch of MSG. And a pinch of sugar. And again, stir. As you can see, it's already changing color. And the smell. Now to boost the flavour incredibly, we use 5 cloves of garlic, into our pestle and mortar, 5 to 6 shallots into our pestle and mortar, 2 chilies. Important, make this with this amount of chili to start with and then adjust accordingly. It will not be too hot. It's not because you don't like chili, it's to add to the flavour. Again, pestle and mortar. As always, pinch of salt, a little bit of MSG, and a little bit of sugar. And here comes the boring, noisy bit. Pound those flavours out. This is the Vietnamese way. Sorry about the noise. Now, I've mashed this for about 2 or 3 minutes, and what you should have is this kind of consistency. Not a smooth paste, but slightly chunky. Okay? And again, this goes in to our pork. All of it. Oh. Get all those flavours out. And as always, we stir it all in. You then put this back into a refrigerator for 10 minutes so that all the flavours combine. So there you go. We marinate our pork for approximately 10 minutes in a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Okay, remove the eggs, stop them cooking into cold water. Again, ice water is preferred, but if you don't have, don't worry. Okay, now it's time to cook our pork off. We've kept approximately 1.5 litres of blanching water. We bring that back to the boil, so it's just on the edge. We put a little bit of oil in, one clove of garlic to flavour the oil, and then we add our pork. just starting to infuse. Wow, smells like a mama's. Yeah, you hear that sizzle? That's what we're after. Get all the goodness out, and we are looking to just gently cook it off so it slightly shrinks and just changing colour. Not to over fry it. We don't want it to be crispy, it should be succulent to the flavour. As you can see, it's changing colour, a slightly more brown. It doesn't have to be burnt on the edges, just there. See that gentle caramelising, nothing else. There we go, just like that, from there to there. If you had smelly vision, you would not believe how well this smells. Okay. We now transfer it straight into our just off the boil. In it goes. Again, everything out, a stir. We now add the shelled eggs. And this will then simmer from between 15 and 20 minutes. There is an additional option to just gently. Okay, so I've used the cleaver and I've cut the top off of our coconut. We bought this morning in our local market. Before Corona, they were 10,000 each. They are now 18,000. And in the words of the Vietnamese, Macwa, 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 too much, too much. So there you have, pure coconut water. So after about 20 minutes of cooking, you will have this. You now add about 1/3 of a litre of coconut water. And let this cook down for approximately 1 more hour. Reducing beautifully and intensifying the flavour. The smell is wonderful.